opened on this side, so we are giving it some time to heat up. That is after we put it on. You'll see the red light if you put it on. So I think now it's hot enough. I don't know how to refill this back because of the way I opened it, but you know what, we are going to figure out. So you need to link the two so that you can be able to seal, or you can do this. I think if you do this you will not seal properly, so we will do this. Yeah, now it's hot. Let's do this. If you know the packaging of rice, especially sand rice, you know it's heavy, so I'm assuming it will work. See, we have resealed. It looks funny, but if you do this, it looks like it's the initial packaging. Yeah, so your rice is safe. Can't pour out. Yeah, and that's our gadget, guys. So you turn it off here and you disconnect it from power, and you can also use it to blow dry your hair. Not to blow dry, but to straighten your hair. Yeah, so that's it. At this point, it's time to clean our kitchen towels. I prefer white, so we are going to use Jik. I don't know whether you guys are experiencing the breakage of Jik. Comment down below. We're also going to use bicarbonate soda. Again, it has a problem with the lid. Then we are also going to use Ariel hand wash downy version, and finally we are going to use Morning Fresh. So we are going to add everything and allow it to boil. So as you can see, it's now boiling, and you can see the dirt is coming out. So let's allow them to boil as they get clean. And here is the final product after they have dried up. See how clean. At this point, we are going to make our breakfast, and we start with sausages. So now we make sausages. How we make our sausages? This is cold oil, and then we add our sausages, and then we turn on the heat so that the oil and the sausages warm up at the same time. Okay, so let's wait. I would like to mention, you cook it under low heat, so I'm going to reduce the heat. And also this handle, please ensure it's always on the inside part of your cooker in case of an accident. If it is on the outside and someone is passing, they can just hit it. So to ensure you're safe, ensure it is on the inside part of the cooker. Turn them the other side. They have not cooked because they are cooking slowly because of the low heat. So we just give them time to cook. At least you're certain that by the time they are ready, they'll be well cooked. First, we are making our tea over here. We allowed the water and tea leaves and rosemary to boil before we added the milk. For the sausages and the tea, we're going to think of how we are going to make the bread, whether we are going to toast or we are just going to add spread. I don't feel like eating much, so I think we might just have to do a few slices. See, they are well cooked and they didn't turn out to be bad offering for overcooking. See? boiled. So, and then we reduce the heat, so it's now boiling gradually. Yeah, so let's allow it to boil for a few minutes. We decided to toast the bread. As you can see, our breakfast is ready. So for the extra oil, just pour it here. In case there are particles, this sieve is going to sieve them, so you can just get rid of them. And then you store your oil, then you cover it to retain the cleanliness. So yeah, the hot oil, we're going to add the onion. I think I allowed the oil to get too hot, to become too hot. So we allow the onions to brown a bit. So let's add the cabbages. If there are too many, you'll just be stirring so that they can reduce in quantity. But if they are reasonable, you just put one off. So while the cabbage is cooking, Trizzy is busy making pumpkin chapatis. So if you want the recipe, please comment down below and we are going to share it. For seasoning, we have only added what is it called, garlic powder, and I'm going to add a Royco cube. This is the only recipe that I really like adding the Royco cube. If you noted, I hardly use the Royco cube in my recipes. So, and we mix. And before we do, I want us to add our capsicum. We're using the red, yellow, and green. And the reason I've put them last, I don't want them to cook for long. So I'll just